Hi friends, hello and welcome to Unacademy Articulate. So we are taking up a series of lectures every day at 8 o'clock, and this is regarding the current economy of the day. So in this series, that is the current economy of the day, we will be discussing the most important economic article that has appeared in the newspapers these days. So the very latest one. So I'm taking up an article that has come up very recently in the Hindu newspaper, and this is regarding the V-shaped economic growth for India. So this lecture, this will be based on this current affair, but not just about the V-shaped economic growth for India. So in this lecture, what we'll be doing, I'll give you a brief idea about what we'll be covering in this lecture. First of all, we will see what was the statement made regarding the V-shaped economic growth and what are the reasons for that. Then we will see what are the different shapes of economic growth. Like there are many shapes like Z-shaped economic growth, V-shaped, U-shaped, L-shaped. We will see what are they. From prelims perspective, this is very important. And from your mains perspective, what is important is V-shaped economic growth and what are the reasons for V-shaped economic growth. Maybe you can expect a question about the growth trend of Indian economy post-COVID and comparison of the growth trend with that of pre-COVID situation or pre-COVID economy of India. So this is a very important lecture. Actually, you know, about 20 to 25 questions are directly or indirectly asked from Indian economy for your prelims examination. Even in your mains examination, you can expect analytical questions. And as I have told you in all of my lectures, my idea will be to give you a conceptual clarity, not just to discuss the current affair. So my idea will be to make the concept very clear for you so that the question, whatever way is asked, you will be able to answer the question. So let us begin, and welcome to Unacademy Articulate once again. Myself, Joicy Joy. I'll be handling this series, that is the current economy of the day series. So welcome, and just taking up the comments. If you have joined me in this live session, please do let me know in the comment section. Send me a hi or hello so that I'll know that you have come and you are watching the session. So let me know in the comment section. Hi Rohit. Rohit has commented that welcome back on YouTube. Thank you so much, Rohit. And it's actually after a gap that I'm coming back to YouTube. So I was taking a gap for like 4 or 5 months, or even more than that. I think it was in the month of June that I stopped taking YouTube classes for a while, and it's been like 4 or 5 months, 6 months now. So glad to meet you all. And Ratnam Goswami has commented whether it will be continuing. Yes, this is a continuous series. So it's a continuous series. Every day we'll be having the current economy of the day at 8 o'clock and Unacademy Articulate. And 9 o'clock I'll be taking one more session, that is current polity of the day, and that will be taken in the other channel, that is Unacademy UPSC Current Affairs. Yes, and Ratnam Goswami, hello. Mohit Kothari, hi Mohit. And Rohit Mishra, yes. So yeah, thank you so much everyone who have joined me in the live today. Please do share this video with your friends also. So let's get started right away. Now before that, I want to give you an introduction regarding the programs that we offer at Unacademy. So as you all must be knowing, hardly 6 more months left for your prelims. So 6 more months, and on June 27th, on 27th of June 2021, most of you must be appearing for your prelims examination. So 6 more months left, and yes, it's high time that you have to tighten your preparation, dedicate more time, and then maybe you have to prioritize your things. I'll say you have to prioritize your things. So just 6 more months left. And here we are here to help you through our platform Unacademy. We are here to help you in your journey to reach your goal of becoming a civil servant. So almost 10 lakh aspirants apply for this exam every year, and from that a minuscule of 900 aspirants, or around 900 aspirants, who reach their goal. It's a long journey, it's a complicated journey, it's a risky journey. You have to sacrifice many things, you have to forego many things, but finally a world is waiting for you, a country is waiting for you. It's a highly inspirational journey as well. So leaving apart all the risk and everything that you lose in this journey, there is a success which is not comparable with anything that is waiting for you in this journey. So we are here to be with you in this journey, to help you in this journey to reach your destination. So welcome. And yes, this is a little bit about your syllabus and everything. As you might be knowing, more than 20 subjects needs to be covered, hundreds of books to be covered, 11 exams, prelims, including the prelims and the mains, and you just have a very limited time. So here is where you can use the online platform like Unacademy to make your work even more smarter, to shift to a smart work. So we are offering a 6 months GS batch course. This is for the 2021 prelims examination, which will start on the 15th of December. So this will be a crash course. So a crash course which will be completing the entire syllabus in 6 months period. So the top educators from Unacademy will be handling the sessions, and there will be live classes, prelims test series, free PDF material, and exclusive doubt clearing sessions as well. And there is another 6 months course again starting on 14th of December, which is again for 2021. It will be available bilingual in Hindi and also in English. Again, for 2022 as well as for 2023, we have 1 year and 2 year programs. We have long-term programs like 2 year programs as well. You can opt to join any of them according to your convenience. And these are a few of our top educators on Unacademy. So we have a bulk of top educators in the country to help you through this journey. And this is regarding our Plus course. So in your Plus subscription, you will be provided with live classes, test series, and unlimited practice and structured schedule. And you can opt for either 12 months, 24 months, or even for 36 months subscription. So 12 months, 24 months, and 36 months subscriptions are available. And this is regarding the Iconic subscription. So Iconic subscription is a little bit different from your Plus subscription. And in your Iconic subscription, you will be provided with all the facilities available for Plus subscription. Apart from that, you will be given a personal coach, a personal mentor, study planner, expert guidelines, and mains test series. So you can either opt for Iconic subscription or you can opt for Plus subscription. And if you are opting for any of them, you can use my code. This is my code Joicy10, Joicy 10. So you can get an extra 10% discount on the subscriptions using my code Joicy10. And also we have a Plus platform where we are providing lot number of free special classes. I'll also be taking up many special classes. So to unlock these free special classes, which will be very much helpful for your exams, you can use my coupon code again there. This is for unlocking the free classes. So this is free special class, free test series, free live quizzes and everything. So you can unlock them using my code. This is my code Joicy10, Joicy 10. So this is about it. And free learning platforms, we have YouTube as well as Telegram. So these are the free learning platforms that we provide. Okay, so let's come to the news article and also the related issues with that, and let's also see the important concepts related to this news article. So just taking up the comments, Rohit has said thank you. You're welcome, Rohit. Dhanajaya Nayak, namaste, namaskar Dhanjaya, hope you are doing good. Kishan Singh Ratnu, hi. Ramkumar Alwala, good evening. And Poonam Gutam, good evening. So namaskar, good evening and welcome. So let's start with the discussion now. Okay, let's start. So let's first understand what was the current affair or what was in the news recently. So let's see what is the news or what is the current affair. So current affair is that the Chief Economic Advisor KV Subramaniam has said V-shaped recovery of Indian economy or economic activity has continued in the month of October as well. So this is the statement made by the Chief Economic Advisor KV Subramaniam. Now what we need to understand here is what is V-shaped recovery. We will be discussing about it in detail. So keep this question in your mind. What is V-shaped recovery? Now what is the reason or why the statement has come up? What is the reason behind this statement? Both the factory output, that is the output from the factories, that is the production. Factory output here means production from manufacturing sector. production from the manufacturing sector, and core sector growth. So if you have seen the yesterday's lecture, that is the yesterday's economy of the day lecture, you must have understood what is core sector. We have discussed about IIP, Index of Industrial Production, in yesterday's lecture. So you must be clear with that. If you are not clear, please do watch the economy of the day session yesterday. So we have 8 core industries which constitute the core sector of Indian economy. So we have 8 sectors or 8 industries which comprises or which makes up the core sector of the Indian economy. So reason, first one, factory output, that is the overall production from the manufacturing sector, that is the production base or the production or output from the manufacturing sector. Second one, core sector growth, the core industries, core sector growth, they have inched up to the pre-COVID level. Now we know what is the difference in pre-COVID level and post-COVID level. Pre-COVID level and post-COVID level, the basic difference is that during the corona, actually during the month of March and April, we know the economy had undergone a shutdown. This was because of the sudden shock created by the pandemic. It's not that now we are completely out of the corona pandemic. It is just that it was an unexpected situation for the economy and the economy had a severe shock. So what we say, corona was something that was never expected. The intensity of COVID-19 was never expected, or it was not a calculated thing. So what happened? Actually, before the corona, the economy, even though there was a minor slowdown in the economic activity, the economy, we could say, it was functioning normally. There was a normal functioning of the economy. What happened during COVID times? The economy had to undergo a lockdown, or what we call as a economic shutdown. No major economic activities were taking place for weeks. We can say even months. Almost all the sectors were closed except the essential commodities. So during the COVID, actually during the initial phases of the COVID period, the economy had to undergo a very serious issue. Now what has happened? Now the country or people, or what we can say, the economy itself has become adjusted to COVID. Now if we take a simple example, during the month of March, the later months of March, or even in the month of April, you would not even remember going out or having food from outside or going out and hanging out with your friends. But now situation has normalized. You people started going out. Things are getting normalized. Now everything is back to normal, back on track. The same is the case with economy as well. Economy was going normally pre-COVID times, but during the COVID times, economy had to face a very severe shock, which was never expected. Now, things are getting normalized. Anything in life or anything in economy, anything in polity, this is the same thing. Now, sometimes you have to face unexpected things in life, but always remember, everything will come back to normal. Life will definitely come back to normal, or anything for that matter will definitely come back to normal. Just telling you in this context, this is not in your syllabus or not from the syllabus, but just telling you. So yeah, always remember that. Whether it is the case of examination, sometimes you feel very pained because of the failures. But remember, there is a time when everything will come back to normal. So nothing will last forever. You have to try again, and definitely you will hit your goal once. Okay, so yeah, now coming back to our topic, the factory output, that is production from the manufacturing sector and the core industries, they have now come back to pre-COVID level. That is, it is a signal of normalization, symptoms of normalization. So coming back to normal situation. So yes, that is why the economic advisor, the chief economic advisor has commented that economy is facing a V-shaped recovery. We will see what is V-shaped recovery. Now, regarding the IIP, IIP is the Index of Industrial Production, has risen to 3.6%. This is positive growth. So, a positive growth of 3.6% in the month of October. If you remember, in the yesterday's economy of the day, we have discussed about this topic only, about the IIP performance only. So, if you have missed it, please do watch it. Index of Industrial Production rose to 3.6% in the month of October due to better performance of the manufacturing and electricity generation sectors. So IIP is actually Index of Industrial Production. I'll just briefly tell you. It's an index which reflects the growth of the manufacturing sector. It's published by the NSO, National Statistical Office, which works under the MOSPI, Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. So it's an index which gives an idea about the growth of manufacturing sector, or the trend of the manufacturing sector, the performance of the manufacturing sector. So this is published in a gap of 6 weeks. Okay, 6 weeks. Now the October IIP has been published recently. So it takes 6 weeks. Now we are in the month of December. So the month of December's IIP will be published by February 2nd week. Okay, so a gap of 6 weeks. So now the October month's IIP has been published, and the IIP shows a positive growth of 3.6%, which means the economy has started its recovery from the COVID times. Okay, this is the current affair. Now, from this current affair, what is important for us? All my sessions will be based on current affairs, but my idea is not just to discuss the current affairs, but to give you conceptual clarity. So I hope you have understood what is the current affair. Now we will be discussing the different types of various shapes of economic recovery, or different types of economic recovery. So that is a conceptual part which can be asked in prelims to check your conceptual knowledge, and even in your mains examination, if you are giving an analytical answer, if you know the concept very well, you can easily give the answers. So that is my idea. I hope the current affair part is clear for you. Those who are watching the video, if you have any doubts regarding the current affair session, that as much as we have discussed as of now, let me know in the comment section. Otherwise, we are moving to the conceptual part, that is various shapes of economic recovery. So any doubts, I'll just see the comments. You can post them in the comments. Okay, Rahul Moore, hi, hello Rahul, welcome to Unacademy Articulate, welcome to this session. I hope no doubts. If at all you come across any doubts, you can post them in the comment section. Let's carry on with the session. So various shapes of economic recovery. First we will see Z-shaped recovery. First one is Z-shaped recovery. Now first thing that you need to keep in mind is the shapes. They are actually associated with the growth itself. So whenever you say, or when you hear a kind of like Z-shaped recovery, you can bring in the shape of a Z letter or alphabet. So okay, that is one shortcut how you can remember it. Skand has commented, no doubts. Thank you, Skand. So yes, Z-shaped recovery. Now come to the figure first. In the graph you will see this is the GDP, and GDP is an indicator of the growth. GDP is an indicator of the output, and this is the measurement of growth in an economy, and this is the time, that is comparison. So here in this x-axis we are making the comparison based on a time scale, and in the y-axis we have the GDP, which is representative of the growth of the economy. Now one more thing, this dotted line, you must be seeing here a dotted line. This dotted line represents pre-corona baseline. So this dotted line is representing pre-corona baseline. Okay, so this is the baseline. Now Z-shaped recovery. See how is the Z-shaped recovery. So here you will see this is a fall. Actually it's a fall. Then what you will see, there is a rise. Now rise, it reaches a level that is pre-corona baseline level. So the economic rise, it reaches a level of pre-corona baseline. Now from there what happens, it is rising further, a further rise, that is before the COVID times there was a growth rate, that is a baseline. Now in a Z-shaped recovery, it's recovering further, that is suppose the growth rate before COVID was 2%, it's rising further, that is above 2%. So it's rising further, then there will be a fall, because you know anything in the economy or anything in life, if you are taking a very large rise or a very fast rise, then it will not last forever. that is momentary. So it will go up. The curve or the graph can go up, but definitely it will come back to normal. Life or anything, the economy or anything, it will always remain normal. Sometimes there can be ups and downs, but usually it is normal. Same case, so it will rise further, it will reach a threshold. So this is the threshold. Then from there it will fall. But this will not fall beyond the pre-corona baseline. That is, it will remain normal. I hope it's clear for you. I'll just explain again. So there is a pre-corona baseline. That is before the COVID times or before the slowdown. Let us take it generally as a slowdown, because here I am just giving you the example of corona. But otherwise, let's take it as general scenario. There is an economic slowdown. What happens during an economic slowdown? The economy's growth rate will fall. Under a Z-shaped recovery, what will happen? It will rise from the fall and it will reach the normalcy. From the normalcy, it will rise further to reach a certain threshold. From there, it will fall, but the fall will be in the way, or it will be in such a way that it will remain normal. Okay, I hope it's clear for you now. So this is the Z-shaped recovery. Now let's come to the explanation. I hope the graph is clear for you. If you have any doubts, put it in the comment section. Anshuman has asked me like V shape and L shape. Yes, V shape is different. We will be coming to all of them. V shape we will discuss, L shape we will discuss, all of them we will discuss in detail. Okay, don't worry. So the Z-shaped recovery, it's the most optimistic scenario. Why it's the most optimistic scenario? This is because even though there was a fall in the economy, it has risen to normal, and from there it has even risen further. That is, even more than normal, the growth has reached. It reaches a special threshold or a certain threshold. So it's the most optimistic scenario for an economy. It gives positive signals about the growth of the economy. So it's a very optimistic scenario for the economy. The economy quickly rises like a phoenix after a crash. So you will see here in the figure, after a fall or after a crash, the economy is rising very quickly like a phoenix. It reaches a certain threshold which is even beyond the baseline. Now it makes up more than 4 lost ground before getting back to normal trend line. This is exactly what makes Z-shaped recovery different from that of other recovery. So what is said here? Whatever is lost, that is whatever is the slowdown, the economy undergoes a slowdown, but it rises even further beyond the normalcy before it comes back to normal. This is Z-shaped recovery. I hope it's clear for you. Any doubts, please let me know in the comment section so that we can discuss the doubt and then move forward. Next one, we have the V-shaped recovery. It's the most important one. Before that, if Z-shaped recovery is not clear for you, let me know in the comment section. I'm just taking up your comments now. So any doubts? No. So no doubts, and let's continue. Anshu has asked me once again in short. Okay. So Z-shaped recovery means the economy will fall. That is, there will be an economic fall. But it will rise, come to normalcy. It will move even further beyond normalcy. That means there will be a very good improvement in the growth rate. Then it will come back to normalcy. That is, before reaching normalcy, there will be a boom, or there will be a very significant or a drastic increase in the growth. So there will be a boom before normalcy. Okay, this is Z-shaped recovery, and this is the most optimistic scenario for an economy. Okay, I hope it's clear, Anshu, now. Next, let us come to V-shaped recovery. V-shaped recovery. So you will see here in the figure. So this dotted lines are pre-COVID baseline. This is pre-COVID baseline. So in V-shaped recovery, again we have the GDP, which represents the economic growth in the y-axis. In the x-axis we have the time, which is a comparison. Okay, so yeah, V-shaped recovery, here first stage, what happens, the economy falls or the growth rate falls. So there is a fall in the growth rate. So after that there will be a sudden, so V-shaped, you know how is the shape of the alphabet V, a sudden fall, a sudden rise, and reaches the normalcy. So this straight line, it shows the normalcy or normal economic scenario, which is the pre-COVID times baseline, normal economic scenario. So what happens in a V-shaped recovery is there is a sudden fall and a sudden rise. So it's characterized by a sudden fall and then a sudden rise. So this is V-shaped recovery. So here in V-shaped recovery, economy quickly recoups, that is sudden. Quickly here means suddenly recoups the lost ground and get back to the normal growth trend line. So here the economy quickly recoups, that is the economy bounce back very quickly, very easily, and get back to normal. The fall is sudden and the recovery is also sudden. I hope it's clear. It's very easy and simple. Next is U-shaped recovery. So the alphabet U, you can remember it this way. So this is the straight line is the pre-corona baseline. So here what you will see, there is a sudden fall actually. A fall is there, but you will see that the recovery is not very sudden. So fall, recovery. So recovery is not sudden. Fall is sudden or little more sudden as compared to recovery, but the rising or coming back to normalcy, it takes normal time. It's not very sudden. So see U-shaped recovery, the low growth rate for some time before rising gradually to usual levels. So before coming to normalcy, so this is the normal situation, normal growth. So before coming to normal growth rate, there is a slow rise, that is there is a gradual rise or a slow rise, like in case of V-shaped recovery. V-shaped recovery, see, the fall is sudden and also the recovery is sudden, but here the recovery is not sudden. Recovery not sudden, it's slow. It's a slow recovery. Prabhat Shekhar has asked me, in how many quarters calculations were done? This is after the COVID situation, the calculations, and this statement actually made by the Chief Economic Advisor, it's based on the IIP data for October. So IIP data for the month of October. So the statement is based on the IIP data for October, and IIP, it's the index of industrial production, it's made every month. Okay, so it's based on the IIP October, and based on that we are discussing this concept. Prabhat, hope it's clear for you. Next is W-shaped recovery. Now W, you know how is the alphabet W looking like. This is how the alphabet W will look like. Now this straight line indicates pre-COVID baseline or normal economic growth. Now what is the problem with W? So this y-axis representing growth through GDP and x-axis time, that is the comparison. So see what happens in case of W. There is a fall, it's a sudden fall, a sudden recovery. But what happens? Even though the economy recovers, this is not for a long term. Suddenly again the economy falls, again it recovers. So this is the problem with W-shaped recovery, which means the fall and the recovery, it's not for a long period of time, it's only for a short period of time. Even though economy recovers, it's not for a long period of time. Again, that there is a tendency the economic growth rate can fall. So this is considered to be a dangerous situation or a dangerous economic growth pattern. So it's a dangerous type with growth falls and rises. So growth will fall at one point, rise significantly, then fall, then rise. So here the problem is that there is no stability. There is no stability in the economic growth. There is no stability in the economic growth. The economy will fall again before recovering, yet again forming a W. So fall, rise, before coming to normalcy, it will fall again, then rise. So there is no stability, or we can say that there is again a fall before another recovery. So this is the problem with W-shaped recovery. Okay, Prabhat has commented, okay. Thank you, Prabhat. Okay, next is L-shaped recovery. So this is the last type of economic recovery pattern, L-shaped. So this is the worst case. This is the worst case scenario with regard to the growth rate or the growth trend in an economy. So this straight line, this indicates the normal growth rate, or to be specific, the pre-COVID baseline. Pre-COVID baseline. So here what happens? The shape L, there is a sudden fall. This fall is very sudden, and from there the low levels, after the fall there will be low levels of economic growth. So this low level will continue. So low levels will continue. So this is the problem with L-shaped recovery, and this is the worst case scenario, because even in case of W-shaped recovery, there is a hope or an expectation that the economy will recover again. In case of L-shaped recovery, the fall is very sudden. Then after the fall, what will happen? The low levels after the fall will continue. That is, the growth after falling stagnates at low levels. Stagnation means without change. It remains that way itself, without change. So growth after falling stagnates at low levels and does not recover for a long time. For a very long period of time, the fall or the low levels of economic growth will continue. So this is the problem with L-shaped recovery. So we have discussed today about different types of recovery or economic growth trend or patterns, various shapes of economic recovery. I hope it's clear for you. If you have any doubts, I'll just give you 1 minute. Please do put them in the comment section. So we will address them and then we will we will wind up the session. So please do let me know. Any doubts? Okay, so I hope U-shape. Okay, Vivek has asked me to discuss about U-shape. So U-shape is nothing, Vivek, but there is a fall, but after the fall, definitely the economy will come back to normal. But the coming back to normal, it will take some time. It will not be sudden. The recovery will not be sudden. It will be a slow recovery. There will be a fall, but recovery will take some time. Okay, that is U-shape. Vivek, I hope it's clear for you now. Or kuch, any other doubts? So yes, so let's wind up for today. Once again, regarding the plus subscription and the iconic subscription. So we have Plus subscription, where you will be getting the live classes, the test series and unlimited practice, etc. It can be for 12 months, 24 months or 36 months. So you can either subscribe to our Plus subscription or the Iconic subscription, where you will be assigned with a personal coach. So these are the two subscriptions that are available, and if you are subscribing to any of this, you can use my coupon code, that is Joicy10, Joicy 10. That is my coupon code. You can avail a 10% extra discount. And also one more thing, that is regarding the free special classes. This is free classes, so you can use you can make use of the free special classes that we provide on our Plus platform. So free special class, free test series and free live quizzes. You can use my code Joicy10 in order to unlock these special classes. I'll also be taking special classes in the special Unacademy Plus platform. So basically I'll be taking Indian economy and Indian polity related topics, current affairs. So yes, so that is all for today. I hope this class was helpful for you, this session was helpful for you. I'll definitely meet you tomorrow. So tomorrow again we'll be meeting with another topic, that is another current economy of the day. So the same time, 8 o'clock, and again at 9 o'clock I have another session, that is at Unacademy current UPSC current affairs. So please do watch that session as well, and that will be current polity of the day. So I'll see you again tomorrow. Do take care, stay blessed and good night. Thank you so much for watching.